Hi everybody, welcome. So before I get into today's video, I really have to brag and congratulate my grandson, the great Dragon Man, for his fantastic results for 2025. He went to collect his report card today and it is even better than we expected. He also has now been among the top 10 students consistently throughout the year, every term without fail. He's not always the easiest of young men to handle, but he is by far not the most difficult either. These academic results, his achievements in drama and the first aid really makes us very proud of him. Okay, dear friends and frenemies, let's start the video before the sun goes down again. I'm terribly slow today and keep interrupting myself, so finally, let's go. Today is the 10th of December, so 9 days before interstellar object 3I Atlas will be at its closest position to Earth, and I truly cannot wait. This had been so interesting, and the day that I can retire, which will likely be more never than ever, but I really would like to take a bit more time to learn about the stars and our solar system and black holes and so forth and so forth. I'm really embarrassingly ignorant on such things, but I am already learning fast. Just be careful, guys. There is a lot of AI out there. There are even 2 channels who specifically got AI to replicate Professor R.V. Loeb's voice, and now they are putting out false information using a still photograph of him and his voice. It's really disgusting. Professor Loeb does, however, have a page on Medium, and I go there to read the day's report, or I watch Dr. Loeb if and when he is a visitor on a fairly well-known channel or it's something done live. Anyway, hopefully NASA, which obviously, or if you didn't know, stands for Never a Straight Answer, will stop their rubbish and be transparent and truthful for a change. But like I said, there are only 9 days left, and by the time you see this video it will probably be 8. Okay, so let's move on. I had some communication with one of my best and closest contributors yesterday as a result of yesterday's video. We're all waiting for final confirmation, which it appears may not even come this year. But she says it currently appears that this new threat assessment for Harry is just a spot of trickery to appease the public. It appears to her that a decision has already been made. She says that it appears that as far as security is concerned, everything is already decided and sealed and signed, or signed and sealed. There are whispers down the hallowed halls of the palaces that Harry's security matter may be sold to the public as a temporary measure, but it won't be. It should be announced next week sometime, but they are in reality just still deciding on the actual statement that they're going to put out and not the outcome of the supposed review. She says it sounds like it may already have gone into effect. As it is all now being talked about, it is her opinion that Harry has had his IPP status back for a while already. Remember that gift basket that was showcased on the Jamie Kern Lima show? the one from Meghan with a card which reads, "From the office of HRH, the Duchess of Sussex." You see, according to what is doing the rounds, Harry and Meghan were told to keep quiet, to hush, and not make it known that they have the styling back, which in effect means that the prince is not just the title like, say, Mr., but that it carries the full weight and rank of being a royal, a high-ranking prince, which then in turn gives credence to an A1 diplomatic visa. And an A1 diplomatic visa obviously means IPP status. And if you don't believe me, go Google it. It is indeed true. So Meghan could not tell anyone, but she was indeed itching to tell someone. So she purposefully used that card and made sure that it would be photographed. So it is my contributor and other people's opinion that they have had their IPP status, which means internationally protected person, back at least for a few months now, if not longer. But it was clearly discussed, and hence Meghan's so-called tip, which few of us really picked up on, at least not on the significance of it. Okay, so the word currently among the plebeians in the castles and palaces is that Harry is due back in the United Kingdom soon, either in the next few days or then, say, next week, towards the end of next week. Allegedly, he has plans and things to do. The preliminary plan is that Harry at least will stay until the first week of January. When the family will join him is unsure. We all know Meghan's style. She will keep everyone guessing until the very last minute. Why she does that routinely, I do not know. At the moment, though, the plebeians are preparing for the family to be in the United Kingdom for Christmas. Whether they will appear for the Sandringham Walk is unsure, but the plans currently are as follows, at least for now. So far, William, Catherine and the children will do their duty and do the walk to and from the church. But they will depart immediately and spend Christmas Day with the Middletons. The shocker for me is that Camilla will also walk to and from the church with Charles, but will also depart straight after and spend the rest of Christmas with her children. It currently appears that the York girls will also attend the service but won't stay for lunch. So if all goes according to the current plans, Charles may only have Harry and his wife and children for lunch. That is the story doing the rounds among staff. We do, however, know Meghan. She may discover some or other perceived slight and change her mind. If she doesn't, then I expect we will see her and Harry without the children on the Sandringham Walk. She also told me some other hilarious things. She says the PR strategy in place for when it comes out that Harry has his security and IPP back will be to blame the Prime Minister. It will be said that it was Keir Starmer's decision in order to provoke the anti-monarchists against the poor, innocent sickly Charles. Yep, that is where we are now with Keir Starmer and Charles in a sort of media war, and then, or shall we call it, a bitch fest. The story to the one that King Charles does not have a cell phone, although he was photographed numerous times with one. She says he very much has a cell phone. He does not carry it with him, but he indeed has one. Whether he uses it much, we don't know. As for the rest of the royals, they are mostly cell phone savvy. Even Camilla has a phone, an old Nokia brick, but she uses it regularly to talk to her children. William, Catherine, Zara, the York girls, they all have smartphones, and so does Sophie. So, yeah, most of them are tech savvy to an extent. Okay, guys, that is enough from me for now. Take care and stay safe. Bye.